Hi, Dr. Lou here at the Chippewa Chiropractic Clinic, and I'm going to show you 4 simple, safe lifting techniques that can help you prevent acute low back pain. So if I have a box on the floor and I need to pick it up, you do not want to bend over like this and pick the box up because it puts your back in a dangerous position, a weakened position. So I'm going to kind of come up and square up to the box like this. I'm going to keep my toes out a bit. You'll see they're out a bit so that as I bend at my knees are going to go away from what I'm trying to lift up. So I'm going to come over the box. I'm going to come straight down. Notice now my back is staying straight. I am going to lift with my legs and not my back here. I'm going to take the box and I'm going to pick it up, right? So I'm keeping my back straight and I'm using my legs and my glute muscles for all the lifting. Now, if I have this box and it has to go on that chair, don't do this. This is something we do in a hurry. We bend over and then we pick up like that. That's a recipe for acute low back pain. So I'm going to use my safe lift technique, and then I'm going to turn my whole body towards where it needs to go, and I'm going to lower with my legs, right? So I'm going to get as close as I can and just lower it with my legs. I'm doing most of the work here, not as much work here. It'll protect your low back. The next lift is called the golfer's lift, and if you watch golf or you are a golfer, you'll notice that when a golfer goes to pick their ball up out of the hole after they just birdied that hole, they don't bend over like this and get it. They actually set their putter on the ground and they'll do something like this. That way you're bending at the hip and keeping the back relatively straight. So here we go. I'm going to pretend like I dropped my stop pane on the floor and I'm going to pick it up safely. So I'm going to use the wall. If I had a couch or a countertop, I can use that as well. But I'm going to use that to replace this leg. And I'm going to swing this leg back. Now, I have a wall there, so I'm going to actually bend my knee a little bit to give me some room. So I'm just going to swing in, and pick up the item, and come back up. That's the golfer's lift. This next technique is called the fencer stance. You know, the fencers, right? The sword thing, and they get in this stance and they move back and forth like this. And I'll refer you to a video I did called Dancing with the Sweeper that shows you how to use the fencer stance to use your sweeper to protect your low back. But let's say I'm going to do my spring cleaning and I need to move this, pretend this is a couch or something relatively heavy. Well, you don't want to come up to it and try to move it this way. You don't have power there. You get into the fencer stance, you put one leg forward, one leg back like the fencer stance, and I would get myself down a little lower. Let's say this is a couch and I want to slide it down. I'm going to get down a little lower. Now I'm going to push with my whole body. I'm pushing with my pelvis and my legs more than my back. If I just try to do it from this way, I got my back compromised and I'm using my shoulder too much. So the fencer stance, get down low and then put your body into it.